This video is brought to you by creatorscatalog.com, where producers are going crazy right now. I love to see it, man. It's a whole community. Graphic designers, animators, illustrators. Are y'all really gonna let these niggas take over? I'm on the lookout for y'all. Best work gets in the next vid. Come on, pose. Last video I asked y'all if you could master anything, what would you master? Everybody said baiting. Gross. You know, I love the NBA, man. Home to the best basketball talent the world has to offer. Where the top of the top battles it out and see who really reigns supreme. And that's what makes the league so competitive, so great. But before the league and before college, NBA players in high school, all of them look like demigods. And especially that 2015 to like 2020 era. Come on, man, look at this shit. Ain't it beautiful? A world where men are amongst boys, which gave us some of the most exciting basketball you'd ever see. But among all the excitement, it felt like it was two teams of this era. The 2016 Chino Hills and 2020 Montverde. A whole lot of buckets, a whole lot of torching, and a whole lot of NBA level talent. Two contributors to what's considered some of the greatest high school basketball we've ever seen. And if you're also looking to be a great contributor, you could show a little support if you'd like. Only if you'd like, my nigga. If you want to further show your appreciation so I could keep bringing y'all great videos, here's your opportunity. For the 8 people who didn't double tap pass, link in description. We already got 1 member. Shout out Kuro. I didn't even know I had this up. You're a real one, bro. And even if you don't do this, y'all are still some real ones, bro. I love y'all. Anyway, these two teams have shown us the pinnacle of high school basketball, so much so debates over who would win a hypothetical matchup between the two have become one of the biggest what ifs in history. So today is the day we settle it once and for all. Go back, look at the stats, the facts, the highlights, and decide who would win.
Came out the bottom, I kinda whole lot of young gonna worth millions of dollars.
Chino Hills, man, a public school in Southern Cali, who historically before 2016 was one of the better teams in Cali, and even nationally being ranked top 100, which you know is cool and all, but when 2016 hit, every ranking you could think of turned to the same number. 1, because from here on they were no longer an ordinary public school. And if you know high school hoops, and even if you don't, this is usually and definitely as of recently a prep school world. The best teams being designed to be the best team. Locals usually just can't keep up. But the thing about Chino Hills is their local niggas weren't the usual local niggas. No, they had something public schools don't usually have. In fact, don't have it all at all. The Ball Brothers. 3 brothers, 1 court, terrorizing whatever 5 is in front of them, gaining national attention from the entire nation. Why did I just say that twice? Because that's just how damn good they were. Chemistry was so good, it looked like everybody shared the same brain. And I mean, they damn near did, at least blood. All thanks to the Michael Jordan stopper himself, LeVar Ball. Raced 3 balls from his 2 balls. I'm saying balls just flying around. Starting at shooting guard, you saw a 5'10" freshman in LaMelo Ball. And you might be thinking, wait a minute, this nigga looks like a middle schooler. And I mean, it's because he really was. Just reclassed up so he could put belt to ass with his brothers. And then you had the middle child in LiAngelo Ball. Yes, before he was a rapper, he was a basketball player. And while most people remember what he wasn't able to do, bro, niggas be quick to forget. Looking back and during it, he was the best scorer on the team. You're saying the only brother who had a good looking jump shot. Look at that bitch, butter. Highest scorer on the team, night in, night out, with 28 a game, dropping 40 balls and shit. Like, don't play with that. And then lastly, the glue, the engine, the star, the captain, the fucking everything. The oldest Ball brother, man, Lonzo Ball. A 5-star who averaged a triple-double with 5 steals, ranked at number 4 in the nation and the number 1 point guard in the nation, along with Onyeka Okongwu and Eli Scott. Together, this team dog-walked everybody. I don't even know why they had a coach. Straight cherry-picking and shooting threes. Didn't matter what any other team had going on, you playing by their game, playing by their rules, and so it didn't matter who was sent. Sierra Canyon, belt. De La Soleil, Soul, belt. The Bam Adebayo team, belt. And then what was supposed to be one of the biggest games of the year versus Mater Dei, a team that just won a national chip. Every basketball fan, eyes on this game. Super belt, nigga, damn near every game they played in being a blowout with an average margin of 30 points per victory. It didn't feel like anybody could hang with them. But then there was Montverde, who at this time was considered the number 1 team, led by sophomore RJ Barrett and some more top prospects that would give Chino Hills their first true test.
I shed clothes with killers. Who shot, I don't remember. That bitch off coke, remember.
The game's coming down to the last moment. RJ Barrett comes down, Lonzo guarding him, he pulling his face. Boom! It is now a 1-point game. Montverde fouls LiAngelo Ball and he puts him up 3 with 2 free throws. They come back down. RJ Barrett for another 3. He's fouled and is now going to the line with a chance to send this to OT. And And on a RJ Barrett missed free throw, the game is over. Chino Hills wins by 1, remaining undefeated on the season and finishing 36-0. Crowned national champs, undisputed greatest team of all time, and was 1 free throw away from it being a completely different story. And so to many, they go down as the greatest high school basketball team we've ever seen. Well, until Montverde gets 4 years older.
I'm in California smoking baby legs. I just paid $1,000 for an 8 of red.
I done made it back and spent like 80 grand. Cade Cunningham for the fucking win. Rapping, but I'm supposed to make a vid instead. I don't get no fucking vids still making bread. I'm sorry. I just cannot help myself at all. Anyway, to many, many people, Montverde Academy has been known to be the most dominant high school basketball program anybody has ever seen. Over the years, we've seen a ton of NBA talent come out of there, and while they are there, well, they're dicking down everybody. I couldn't imagine being 17 years old having to deal with a team like this. But in 2020, oh, no. This was no typical Montverde team, nigga. This was the Montstar. Coaches took a journey to the depths of hell to recruit this team. It didn't matter if you were starting or warming the bench up with your ass, nigga, you were going D1. And if you were starting, you went to the league. And then some. They had 7 players go to the NBA. Ryan Nembhard, Caleb Houston, Derek Whitehead, Dayron Sharp, Moses Moody, Scotty Barnes, and Cade Cunningham. 8 players ranked top 100 in the nation. 3 5-star recruits, 2 top 10 players in the nation, and then the number 1 player in the nation. Yeah, it was bad for niggas. And so everyone they faced them with Cade Cunningham and Scotty Barnes leading the pack, or rolling the pack. Scotty Barnes being a grown man but child at the same time. Because, bro, oh my God, there is not a better rage baiter than Scotty Barnes in high school. Dude was literally just 6'9", big as hell, trolling. I don't think he had one normal fast break the entire year. Blocking everything, moving everybody out the way. Like, I don't know, I just felt the anger of everybody he faced. Because it's like, bro, what the f*** you supposed to do? You down 20 and he doing this. And then there was Cade Cunningham. What I said, Scotty Barnes was a grown man child. He was just a grown man. So obviously the number 1 player in the country, and eventually, of course, the number 1 pick. Watching, it just felt like there was no weakness in his game. 6'7" point guard who could score, pass, defend, and literally already had pro level pacing. And with him at the head of this dragon, this team just looked otherworldly. And so they were, dog walking every highly ranked team in front of them, making national headlines. Is this the best team ever? It looked bad for everyone. Every game, just a blowout. And unfortunately, that's not close to an exaggeration. Literally didn't have a single game within double digits until they saw themselves going against IMG Academy in the Palm Springs Tournament Championship game. Going into the season, this team was the only one ranked above Montverde. Another stacked house with tons of NBA talent, and Jalen Johnson, Zach Eddy, Jarris Walker, Mark Williams, Jaden Springer. This game would be the defining factor of who is truly number 1.
I'm on the phone with Rock trying to see if I pull out the AMG or go Porsche. GLE geeked up, quick finish sport. 2025 outfit is galore.
Alright, well, can't tell you how the game actually went because they didn't show the score till the end. But yeah, the main characters won by 8. And so Montverde remains number 1 and goes 25-0 on the season. It could have had an even better record if Rudy Gobert didn't touch everybody's shit. Yeah, man, season was cut short due to the pandemic, but it was a pretty much general consensus that this was the best team in the world. And due to their historical dominance, it leaves everyone questioning who would win between 2016 Chino Hills and 2020 Montverde.
2020 Montverde.
2020 Montverde, that's Cade and them?
Yeah, Cade and them.
Oh yeah, that team. Yeah, that team was tough. That team was tough.
2016 Chino Hills.
2020 Montverde. That's Cade and them, right? Nah, yeah, that's not a game. Promise. It's gonna be close in the beginning, but it's gonna be a smooth 20.
2020, who's on that team? Cade and all them?
Cade and all them.
2020 Montverde, what? They will beat the crap out of Chino.
Oh, that's Cade and them? So, you know, growing up, seeing both of these teams go out there and just disintegrate every single team in front of them. When first proposed the question, it's pretty hard to choose one, bro. I ain't gonna lie. There's good arguments for both sides, but at the end of the day, only one could come out on top. To me, Chino Hills was for sure more fun to watch. I don't know, something about the air in 2016, everything just better. And so at first glance, I'm more inclined to choose Chino Hills, but after making this video, it's Cade and them, G. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody on this team looks like they could walk into a bar easy. And I just don't think there's any way Chino Hills would be able to play their game against these niggas. Whoever LaMelo is guarding is getting a calm 30-piece. And yeah, that's just gonna be that. I think the game would be a lot closer than what people be saying, but definitely Montverde. Anyway, shout out Young Chris 15 for the beat, man. Producers, y'all been going crazy. Keep dropping heat. CreatorsCatalog.com, man. I'm a fan of what y'all doing, man. Keep dropping beats, I'm a fan. Never on his hands, but I'm never sober. My hoes, you know I'm the man, but don't understand why I'm never over. Never ran from one of these niggas niggas, I'd rather go ride like I'm with a chauffeur. Number one, I look like a trophy, I look like a trophy, I look like a trophy. Ain't drowning none of my problems, I pray to God, he throw me a float. Just give me the ocean, I'll give you the land that you walk and you already know it. Just give me the plan, I'll handle the rest, I know it, I gotta stay focused. I notice these niggas be bogus, I notice these motherfucking niggas be bogus.